Fredrin dashes in the target direction, inflicting damage and a slow on enemies on contact, and enhancing his next basic attack. Hitting enemy heroes with Brave Assault also grants Fredrin combo points. Third skill, Energy Eruption. After a short delay, Fredrin deals damage to nearby enemies and immobilizes them. Hitting enemy heroes reduces the cooldown of the first and second skills. It costs combo points to cast this skill. Ultimate, Appraiser's Wrath. Fredrin slams his sword in the target direction, dealing damage to enemies in a cone and extra damage to enemies in the center. This skill costs 3 combo points. Passive, Crystalline Armor. Fredrin can deal damage to negate the damage he has taken recently. Pro tips. Piercing Strike has a long but narrow attack range. Carefully position yourself to damage enemy heroes while clearing minion waves so that you can get combo points. Remember not to waste the enhanced basic attack. Brave Assault has a short cooldown. After approaching the enemy, follow up with the enhanced basic attack to immobilize them. Note that the whole combo grants you combo points. Energy Eruption offers great crowd control while posing a threat to enemies in a large area. Not to mention, it only costs 1 combo point. Make sure you hit enemy heroes to reduce the cooldown of Fredrin's other skills. Though Appraiser's Wrath has a long cast animation, it comes with outstanding damage and attack range. Couple it with Energy Eruption or Flicker to ensure hit. The more HP stored in Fredrin's crystalline armor, the more durable he becomes. Combo tips. In the laning phase, approach the enemy with Brave Assault. Follow up with the enhanced basic attack to inflict control, then cast Piercing Strike for damage. Lastly, use Energy Eruption to reduce skill cooldowns. In teamfights, cut into the fray using Brave Assault. Then cast Piercing Strike for the enhanced basic attack and the combo points. Follow up with Energy Eruption for both damage and cooldown reduction. Lastly, finish off enemies with Appraiser's Wrath. Tactics. Fredrin excels at face-offs. In the early to mid-game, try approaching enemies and land as many skills as possible on them for combo points.
Enemy has been slain.
In the late game, given Fredrin's passive, he can shield his teammates from damage. By combining skills and enhanced basic attacks to accumulate combo points, Fredrin can easily finish off enemies with his ultimate and survive unscathed.
Triple kill has been destroyed.
Since both the tank and the fighter roles suit Fredrin well, we recommend this build when he takes the tank role to further boost Fredrin's tankiness and recovery. Tank Emblem enhances Fredrin's durability, as well as his cooldown reduction, while Brave Smite grants him good sustainability. As for the fighter role, we recommend this build to improve his survivability and cooldown reduction. The fighter emblem boosts Fredrin's attack and HP, while Unbending Will grants him superb damage output when he's in bad shape. In terms of battle spell, we recommend Vengeance to max out Fredrin's durability. Our new hero, Fredrin, will join us in battle on August 12th. Don't miss out on a 30% discount in the first week of his arrival. Also, make sure you grab his skin at 51 diamonds in the first 2 weeks. Hope you all love this new hero as much as we do. And until next time, we'll be seeing you in the Land of Dawn. Rogue Appraiser Fredrin, coming August 12th. Hi everyone! Welcome to the latest episode of Hero Spotlight, featuring Julian, the 4th member of the Forsaken Light Quad. By casting his skills in different sequences, Julian can enhance one of his 3 skills to handle almost any situation on the battlefield. Hero skills. First skill, Scythe. Scythe is Julian's primary harassing tool. Julian hurls a flying scythe in the target direction, dealing damage to enemies in its path and slowing them. Enhanced first skill, Enhanced Scythe. Enhanced Scythe offers the highest burst damage. Julian hurls 2 flying scythes in the target direction that stop upon hitting an enemy hero or creep, dealing continuous damage to enemies in the area. Second skill, Sword. Sword is Julian's mobility skill. Julian summons a flying sword and dashes in the target direction, dealing damage to enemies along the way. Enhanced second skill. Enhanced sword. Enhanced sword allows Julian to get away from even the direst situation in battle. Julian summons a large number of flying swords and briefly disappears, dealing continuous damage to enemies in an area. He's invincible during this process and will reappear in the distance after a short while. Third skill, Chain. Julian casts chains at the target location, dealing damage to enemies hit and immobilizing them. Enhanced third skill, Enhanced Chain. Julian casts enhanced chains at the target location, dealing continuous damage to enemies in the area and slowing them down. Enemies that remain in the area after a while are knocked airborne. Passive, Smith's Legacy. After 2 different skill casts, Julian's next skill is Enhanced. Casting the enhanced skill makes all his skills go on cooldown, but empowers his subsequent basic attacks for a period of time. Enemies hit by the empowered basic attacks will be pulled toward Julian. Pro tips. Pro tip number 1. Scythe can pass through minions. Use this skill during the laning phase to clear waves while harassing your laning opponent. Pro tip number 2. Your basic attacks are empowered after casting Enhanced Chain. Make use of the pull effect from the empowered basic attacks to keep the enemies within the knock-up zone. Skill combos. Laning phase. During the laning phase, cast Sword to get close to your laning opponent, then Chain to immobilize them, and finally Enhance Scythe for damage. You may also aim for kills with this combo when you're against squishy victims. Teamfight number 1. In teamfights, cast Scythe from a distance to add a stack of extra magic lifesteal, then Sword to go in. Cast Enhanced Chain at the location with the most enemies for maximized crowd control. Then spam the empowered basic attacks to dish out more damage and heal yourself. Teamfight number 2. When targeted in teamfights, cast Scythe to slow the enemy, then Chain to immobilize them, and finally Enhance Sword to get away. The damage dealt by the summoned swords may also provide decent HP regen. Tactics. Early to mid-game. Julian has 3 skills at level 3, while most heroes at this point only have 2. Make use of this advantage to gain the upper hand. Late game. In the late game, Julian needs to stack cooldown reduction to shorten the gap between his skill combos. Don't engage first and try to cast as many sets of combos as possible for maximum damage. For equipment, we recommend this build for sustained damage and survivability. For emblems, the Mage emblem can be an optimal choice to further enhance Julian's cooldown reduction and damage capabilities. As for battle spells, Flicker is recommended for additional mobility and fault tolerance. Julian's arriving in the Land of Dawn on May 24th. Don't forget to trade in your exchange token and get him for free. With the release of the last member of the Forsaken Light Quad, the exclusive bonuses for the Forsaken Light heroes are also going live. The series will be added to the gallery, and by collecting all the 4 heroes, you can claim an exclusive avatar border on the gallery screen. There's also a special buff for this quad. When you play a Forsaken Light hero, you'll receive a small attribute boost for every other Forsaken Light hero on your team. Gather your friends now and join us in the Land of Dawn. We stand for one!
That night, fire set everything ablaze. Everyone was running, screaming. And I was left alone. Ravens must forget their past.
Well done, my child. The King of Light sees and rewards all righteous deeds. Xavier has betrayed the light. Now go purify him.
purify heretics.
For the King of Light!
For King of Light.
That was more fights than the past 17 years combined.
Wanted by both the Church and the Abyss. That's cool!
Ouch! Why are you so obsessed with us?
Hey, you are gonna tear your wound. Leave him to me.
It's you.
Xavier!
Do it. Avenge your mother and your people.
Mother? She abandoned me.
Abandoned you? That night, the Church slaughtered your family in the name of purification.
Stay here. Everything will be all right. When you don't know what to do, smile. Mother! You hypocrites! Slandering us as heretics! Wanting to wipe us out! Only to steal our intent!
Your mother saved you, sacrificing her own life. You're the last one alive of the Free Smiths Guild.
That's not what I recall. That night, who sent you?
I received the order from...
Oh, isn't this amazing? The Arbiter of Light, hunted by the Church. Huh? Did it take you this long to see that old man's true face?
Aw, give me a break!
Get them!
Can't die. Not now. Go.
Don't die. Will he survive? He is the strongest Raven. Your father is still alive.
pleasure to meet you, Mr. Appraiser.
That's not the price for the appraisal. Not even close.
Just take it, you!
If you want to fight, I can always accommodate. But I wonder what Kane would do to you when he finds out.
You are just as realistic and candid as they say. Don't get me wrong. I brought you something.
Fredrin, there's something off about this place.
Relax. I got your back. We'll be all right.